Hello everyone, my name is Tuja Patel and my registration number is 20 BCE 0917. Today I'm going to talk about carbon nanotubes.
Before we talk about carbon nanotubes, we should know a bit about nanomaterials. All materials are composed of grains. The visibility of grains depends on their size. Conventional materials have grains varying in size from hundreds of microns to millimeters. The materials processing grains size ranging from 1 to 100 nanometer are known as nanomaterials. Nanomaterials can be produced in different dimensions. Some basic principles of nanomaterials could be when the material size of the object is reduced to nanoscale, then it exhibits different properties than the same material in bulk form. The factors that differentiates the nanomaterials from bulk material are increase in surface area to volume ratio and quantum confinement effect. So to start with carbon nanotubes. What are carbon nanotubes? Carbon nanotubes are allotropes of carbon. These cylindrical carbon molecules have interesting properties that make them potentially useful in many applications in nanotechnology, electronics, optics, and other fields of material science, as well as potential uses in architectural fields. They exhibit extraordinary strength and unique electrical properties and are efficient conductors of heat. Their final usage, however, may be limited by their potential toxicity. Carbon nanotubes are obtained by rolling the graphite sheet into tubes with the bonds at the ends of the sheet. These bonds are used to close the tube. Generally, the length of carbon nanotubes varies from several micrometers to millimeter, and the diameter will vary from 1 to 20 nanometer. The tube may contain one cylindrical wall of graphite or a number of concentric cylindrical walls. A carbon nanotube consisting of one cylindrical graphite is called single wall nanotube, otherwise they are known as multi-wall nanotubes. There are two types of carbon nanotubes: single wall carbon nanotube and multi-wall carbon nanotube. If single layer of graphene is used, then it is called single wall carbon nanotubes, and if multi-layer of graphene is used, then it is called multi-wall carbon nanotube. Single wall carbon nanotube. Single wall carbon nanotube is the single folding of thick layer graphene sheet. The single wall carbon nanotube has three types: armchair, zigzag, and chiral. The three types of single wall carbon nanotube are formed by folding of graphene sheet in three different ways. These are the pictures of the three types of single wall carbon nanotubes. Single wall carbon nanotubes are formed by single layer of graphene. Bulk synthesis is difficult as it requires proper control over growth and atmosphere condition. Purity of single wall carbon nanotube is poor. A chance of defect is more during functionalization. It can be easily twisted and are more pliable. The zigzag and arm single wall carbon nanotube are achiral, while helical single wall carbon nanotube is chiral. The armchair single wall carbon nanotube shows electrical conductivity, but zigzag and helical single wall carbon nanotube acts as semiconductors. Now, multi-wall carbon nanotube. It can be considered as collection of concentric single-walled carbon nanotube with different diameters. It is multiple rolled layers or concentric tubes of graphene. Multi-layer of graphene. Bulk synthesis is easy in this case, whereas it was difficult in the case of single-walled carbon nanotube. Purity is high, unlike single-walled carbon nanotube where it was poor. Chances of defect are less, but once occurred, it's difficult to improve. It also has very complex structure and cannot be twisted easily. There are also a few limitations of carbon nanotubes. Difficulty in mass production for industrial purposes and difficulty in maintaining high quality and minimal impurities are few of them. So, properties of carbon nanotubes. Easy penetration in cellular structures such as membrane. They look like very small needles and possibly they can function like needles in cells. Carbon nanotube has semiconductor character. When the sheet of graphite molecule gets rolled up to form carbon nanotube, such arrangement is unstable due to distortion and gets converted to some other bonding configuration to become stable and possibly semiconductor. Have exceptional mechanical stiffness and tensile strength. Carbon nanotubes have useful absorption and photoluminescence properties. Some of the applications of carbon nanotubes are breast cancer tumor destruction, windmill blades, filtration, CNT as nano cylinders, aircraft stress reduction, catalyst in some reactions, used in drug delivery system, applications related to conductivity as in electronics. So here I would like to end. Thank you.